And the name of this particular dissertation is called I See Why Some Men Become Villains. I see why some niggas become villains. But I kind of see why he snapped, because especially as a black man in society, you like at the bottom of society, you out here hustling for crumbs, you get jobs that's paying crumbs, you got to deal with people's shit, you can't get no pussy, these bitches coming at you sideways, you like society is against you, you like fuck it, I'm gonna become a goddamn villain. The crackers out here becoming villains and society's for them. So a lot of niggas become like,
Proverbs 3 verse 31. Envy thou not the oppressor, and choose none of his ways. Proverbs 12 verse 26. The righteous is more excellent than his neighbor, but the way of the wicked seduceth them. Okay, shalom, shalom. As always, I want to start these videos by giving all glory, honor, and thanks to the Heavenly Father and His only begotten Son for this wisdom and knowledge. That is Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Harakah Kodash, as well as the salutations upon to the elders and apostles of GMS, Great Millstone, whom I've learned this truth under and have been laboring, helping younger brothers such as myself understand this 144% doctrine of the Bible. And this most likely going to be titled after Proverbs 3:31, envying after the oppressor, as well as Proverbs 12 verse 26, the righteous being more excellent than his neighbor, the righteous being the Israelites, and the neighbor, and chiefly these heathen nations, but chiefly these Edomites who we're subject under, where we are slaves under currently, these so-called whites. Okay, the way of the wicked, these Edomites seduceth them. Okay, and go into this guy right here. I followed his channel before I came into the truth. Black Adon Juan, he's always got new channels up because Esau be clipping his videos too, speaking on basically the hell that Jake, especially Jake men, catch in this society. And he's speaking on, you see why niggas become villains, why Jake snap and go full out on demon time. All right, how men become dope boys, jack boys, trap stars, whatever, basically following after the ways of Esau Edom, which lead to nothing but death. But he can see why Jake snaps in this society, because everything here is designed for the Israelite man to fail, chiefly starting with the tribe of Judah, so-called blacks, and then on down to the northern kingdom as well, so-called Hispanics and Native Americans. Everything here is rigged against the Israelite man, and you can see why. Jake says, fuck it. Why not, rob banks? Why not, sell drugs? That Tony Montana spirit. And fuck, doing dishes. Why not become a cocaine dealer? And we see what that leads to. But all this is by design of the wicked, the devil, Esau, Edom. Okay, so let's get that one more time. Proverbs 12 verse 26. The righteous is more excellent than his neighbor, but the way of the wicked seduceth them. Okay, and that's why we see all these of our people that are high ranking in this society, they had to sell out, okay, in order to keep all that pretend wealth they got, which they can lose in the drop of the hat. They had to sell out for that. Okay, but this is why it's truly the Wadi Yahweh Yahweh Shai. It is a gift. It is a blessing to know this 144% doctrine of the Bible, to know who the Israelites are, to know who these heathen nations are, and to be able to identify Esau, Edom, and understand the judgment that's coming to him. Okay, and I misplaced this in my notes, but knowing that, we don't have to follow after the fake ass BS of this society, because we know it's all gonna collapse, it's all gonna fall down real soon. Okay, so that we not gonna envy the glory of Esau Edom, because we know it's coming to a very bitter end. Ecclesiasticus 9 verse 11. Envy not the glory of a sinner, for thou knowest not what shall be his end. And what we see with all these rappers, I want to quote the the rapper, the late rapper Notorious B.I.G. He said, fuck the fair one, I get mine's the fast way, ski mask way. Okay, that's the spirit of Esau Edom, that spirit of covetousness. And the scriptures speak that there's not a more wicked thing than a covetous man. And in this society, it leaves Jake, because Jake, we don't have shit on this side. So of course you gonna covet after some female, covet after some car, some house, some fake money, some paper money that ain't even got no real actual value. Real money is gold, cattle, living off the fruit of the land. But we don't have nothing on this side. So it's that crabs in a bucket spirit. All right, and Esau knows, going back to this guy's video, one of the key ways Jake snaps and goes on complete full out demon time is the being in this captivity, and our women, not for the most part, not being on our side. Most of these men in jail and in prison and in the graveyard is due to a woman. And Esau knows, pursuant to 1 Corinthians 11 verse 7, that the glory of a man is a woman, as well as, Sirach 36:22, speaking on a man loves nothing more than a beauty of a woman, and how it cheers a man's countenance. How much more for Jake? Okay, our people, the Israelites, who are naturally fruitful. Okay, and so Esau weaponizes that, and Jake ends up snapping and end up going to jail over some female that ain't love his ass anyways. Okay, this is all a designed hell of the devil, Esau Edom. But once again, it is a blessing to know these prophecies and know that we got a kingdom of true rest and righteousness coming for us, where we don't got to be no damn rappers or no damn cocaine dealers, or just to try to get a little above the next man. We all gonna be at rest, and we not gonna have to do it in wickedness. And it speaks on this in Zephaniah the 3rd chapter. Okay, when the Lord comes back, he's gonna put his foot on all the enemies. Okay, and we are truly seeking for that day to come. Zephaniah 3 verse 19, and that's chiefly starting with you Edomites. And you wish people, you wish banking families, okay, y'all gonna fall, and then the roles are going to reverse, pursuant to Isaiah the 14th chapter. Zephaniah 3 verse 19, behold, at that time I will undo all that afflict thee, and I will save her that halteth, and gather her that was driven out, and I will get them praise and fame in every land where they have been put to shame. At that time I will bring you again, even in the time that I gather you, for I will make you a name and a praise among the people of the earth, when I turn back your captivity before your eyes, saith the Lord. All right, so in the kingdom to come, we're not going to follow the wicked ways of Esau Edom just to get some temporary glory on this side. Okay, it's going to be an eternal kingdom of wealth, rest, and righteousness. And that's what, it's a blessing to know that, and it's a blessing to have faith in that, and that's what we're truly seeking for. But once again, we can see why a lot of the men in our society snap and geek out and turn it straight into demon mode, because everything's rigged against them. Everything's rigged against us. Okay, but once again, to not envy the glory of the sinner, starting with Esau Edom, because we know it's all going to come to an end. It's going to come to a brutal, bitter, nuclear, fiery end for this man in his kingdom of wickedness. And that's what we're waiting to see, and what we're prophesying. But another example of the wicked world that we're currently in. I hope this was edifying. Shalom.